Welcome back this spring clean day. Today I'm giving Maggie a good freshen up. I'm going to take all the bedding out and the pillows and the cushions, and I thought it would be a good chance to show you how the bed's made and how it turns into a double bed. I probably should say at this point that before building Maggie I'd never built anything before. I'd never used a jigsaw or a router or a drill, so she's a little bit rustic in places. And I also rebuilt her last year, so there's a few bits that I had to make fit. First, let's take everything out of the van. So this first cupboard nearest to the door has got all my toiletries in and shower stuff. Behind that is a narrow compartment that I keep the bed slats, and my windbreak lives in this one. And then there's two hatches for this one, so you can reach it from the back as well if you open the boot. The next one, which is in the middle of the van, just holds my sleeping bag. The compartment the other side goes full length of the van, and you can see here I've got my camping chairs, which can also be pulled out from the boot. And in the front one I've got the Ridge Monkey, and I've also got a little felt box that holds all my spare gas bottles and some spare cooking equipment. Now I don't use the rear of the car to get in and out, but I do have, just for emergency, a little hatch that you can put your hand down in to pull the catch to open the boot if needed. So let me show you how I make this into the bed. First I get the spare slats out of the side cupboard and put them in place. Now I did originally have more slats than this, and they went right to the front of the bed. And then recently I've built a new box for my Bluetti to travel in so that it's not banging around in the car. And I thought while I was making this I would make it into part of the bed. So the top folds out to make the end of the bed, and it's a lot more secure than the slats that I had there before. And then lastly, just to fill the last gap, I've got a little flip up table on the end that just completes the end of the bed. Now with the bed out you can still put your feet on the floor. There is a little bit of a gap, but not a huge amount. So if I'm parked up in a campsite or something, you can slide your front seat forward, and then the fridge is on some sliders, and I've made a little mechanism so that it slides into the gap behind the front seat, and it just gives you a little bit more room for getting in and out of the car. Okay, let's get all the cushions back in and I'll show you how they all fit together to make the bed. Just bear in mind that when I originally built Maggie, the layout was different, so they don't fit quite as perfectly as they did originally. And now I'll show you how quickly they all go back to the original position to make all the seating. This last cushion that I'm putting in has a pillowcase on it at the moment because the kitchen was on this side of the van originally. I didn't have a cushion for this position when I ordered the original set, so I'm waiting for the suppliers to send me a cover for this one just so it matches the rest. On top of the cushions I keep a small double mattress topper, and this has got a teddy fleece single cover over the top of it just to keep it nice and clean and easy to wash. This stays folded in half, and then you just fold it forward when you make the bed up. So the problem with having your cushions up against the back door is when you open it they all fall out. So I've put a cargo net across the back of the van. This is held on by some clips either side, and this just stops everything falling out when you open the back door and all ended up on the floor. So once I've finished putting the bed away, I can put the fridge back to the travelling position, which is towards the back. Then I slide the passenger seat back into place. So a standard double bed in the UK is 135 centimetres wide by 190 centimetres long. This is 4'6" by 6'3". So you can see here that mine is 130 centimetres wide, so it's just 5 centimetres short of a double, and mine is 6 foot long, so a little bit shorter than a double. So the seat height in Maggie is about 32 centimetres. And then with the cushion on the top, that takes it up to about 40. So the basic construction of the bed bases is just batten that I screwed together. Now I'm no carpenter, so I had no idea what I was doing. And then to give it a bit extra strength, I got some 15mm poplar ply, which is very lightweight, and I built the edges with that. The tops are made out of 12mm ply, and then I just carpeted the edges to tidy it up.